garbage, man. They can't really rap. They're not really in the streets. They're not really piecing up no real bars. They're not really doing the shit they say they do in these raps. The only reason why you probably hearing them on the radio a lot and seeing their video a lot is because they got like little weird situations with niggas. I don't know if it's like a homosexual situation, some believing in the devil type situation, some
believing in the devil type situation, Something wrong with angels and demons and those. I'm out of my mind. These videos telling y'all lies. I'm out of my mind. These videos telling. I'm out of my mind. These videos telling y'all lies, bruh. I'm out of my mind. These videos telling y'all lies, bruh.
Hey, you ready to play a little game? Okay, good. Here we go. 3 of these kids belong together. 3 of these kids are kind of the same. But one of these kids is doing his own thing. Now it's time to play our game. It's time to play our game.
That I'm with Taylor, anybody that I'm with Taylor. Anybody that I'm with Taylor, yeah. Yo's telling y'all lies, bruh. Telling y'all we holding evil hand signs, bruh. Yo's telling y'all lies, bruh. Telling y'all we holding evil hand signs, bruh.
I wanted to know a little bit about how you prepare for a show, because you have so much energy and you connect with the fans. Like, what are you doing before the show, like mentally? Like, how are you getting ready?
Before the show, it's kind of like, it's definitely a mind state you have to enter into. You know, just kind of preparing. But you can't really think too much about it. You got to kind of just do something to get your mind off of it. Or like, you know, fucking, I don't know, like, look in the mirror. You just get into a good mood and you go on stage and you know your music already, so you don't have to think about it. The main thing is not thinking about it. You have to just get lost in it.
So when you get on stage, it kind of just takes over then?
Yeah, like it takes over. You gotta just, I'm a completely different person. And it's like, I don't know who I am. I just go up there. It becomes whatever.
Yeah, like it takes over. You gotta just, I'm a completely different person. And it's like, I don't know who I am. I just go up there. It becomes whatever. Kadoosh, kadoosh, kadoosh. I don't know what. Sabayo.
Where do you find your musical background? Because I seen like a picture you had like Jimi Hendrix on your arm, like, you know what I mean, you're mad diverse. Where'd you get your musical background from?
I mean, my stepbrother or whatever, he used to always cop, you know, like the Jimi Hendrix CDs, Otis Redding CDs, Marvin Gaye. You know, one day I was just like, man, I wonder why he always listening to it. So I went and bought it myself when I got much, you know, a little bit older. And I paid attention to the dude and really like Jimi Hendrix. You know, he was a dude, he played the guitar left-handed, he'd go burn the guitar. And with my music, I always try to come from a left field, but a way that everyone can still understand it.
Jimi Hendrix, who claimed to be a voodoo child, stated, quote, "Things like witchcraft, which is a form of exploration and imagination have been banned by the establishment and called evil, is because people are frightened to find out the full power of the mind." The satanic powers Hendrix unleashed through his music, though, were absolutely destructive. Jimi Hendrix opened himself up to demonic beings who used him to initiate the hippie youth into the counterculture revolution. Alan Douglas, the executive curator of Hendrix's musical estate, admitted his spirit possession.
Now, one of the biggest things about Jimmy was what he believed, and he believed that he was possessed by some spirit, and I got to believe it myself, and that's what we had to deal with all the time. And he was very humble about discussing it with people because he didn't want people to feel like he was being pretentious and so on. But he really believed it, and he was wrestling with it constantly.
Jimi Hendrix's live-in girlfriend, Fane Pridgeon, also spoke of Hendrix's admission to being demon-possessed and related his demon possession to the reception of his music.
He used to always talk about some devil or something was in him, you know, and he didn't have any control over it. He didn't know what made him act the way he acted and what made him say the things he said, and songs and different things like that just come out of him, you know. But at first I used to think it was a cop-out when he had really done me in, right? And he would say, I don't know what come over me, you know, I really can't understand it. And, you know, he used to just, you know, grab his hair or something, or pull his hair and just stand in the mirror or cry or something. Oh, Lord, it was so sad when he would cry. Maybe he was the first man, or maybe the only man that I've ever seen cry, you know, but it just killed me when he cried, because he felt like, it seems like to me he was so tormented and just torn apart, and like he really was obsessed, you know, with something really evil, you know. And he said, you know, like, you're from Georgia, you know, he said, I should know how, you know, people drive demons. He actually thought about, you know, if we ever go, because I used to talk about my grandmother and all her weird stuff, you know, and he used to talk about us going down there and having some root lady or somebody see if she could drive this demon out of him.
You know, it's like a little strange that a few years back, maybe a year and a half, I was in Mission High School, and now I'm playing with, same stage with Sly and Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin and all those incredible mega superstars already. I remember that I was under the influence of LSD, you know, and then it all came back to me like, damn, why did I take LSD before I went out? You know, the guitar neck, it felt like a electric snake that wouldn't stand still. That's why I'm making ugly faces, trying to make the snake stand still so I can, like, play it, you know, because it's going like this. The neck is going like that, and I'm like, you know, and inwardly I remember saying over and over, God, I'll never do this again, ever, if you can just keep me in time and in tune. That's all I ask. That was my first mantra. I don't recommend it for anybody, you know, to go on stage high on LSD trying to perform or present your music. But by God's grace, the performance that they got from Soul Sacrifice was very electric.
Well, I started recording the music, and I didn't have a concept. I just recorded for almost a year, and I did about 70 songs. And during the process, I realized something that is really, you know, something that I go through. I have two different sides to my personality, and it's when I'm on the stage, and it's who I really am. So I decided to give my fans what they want and what they're used to, who is the person in all the videos and the person in Crazy in Love, who is Sasha Fierce. And I also wanted to introduce them to who I am and give them a better, deeper connection to my true feelings and my sensitivity and my vulnerability. The more mature I get, the more I kind of use Sasha Fierce when I'm afraid, or, you know, when I need to be strong or a little more tough. So I'm kind of merging the two together. So I named half of it I Am, and I gave them Sasha Fierce. So that's special for the fans. It's nothing new. It's something that, you know, my fans have for the past, I guess, 6 years been holding up the Sasha posters because they know that it's a transformation when I go on the stage. So that was for them.
It's a transformation when I go on the stage.
I guess I wouldn't be very entertaining on the stage. So Sasha comes out and she's fearless. You know, she can do things that I cannot do when I'm in rehearsal. I mean, I can try, but then it just doesn't happen. I can sing notes and sing strong and do all these things that when I'm just by myself, I can't do. And I remember right before I performed, I raised my hands up, and it was kind of the first time I felt something else come into me.
In your music, you have alter egos.
Yeah.
Who's all in there?
Well, we have Nicki, we have Roman, we have...
Explain Roman for the people that don't know Roman.
Roman is he's a gay boy. Well, he's my alter ego. He says what I can't say. He's mean, he's angry, and he's vicious.
She can do things that I cannot do when I'm in rehearsal.
So when you get on stage, it kind of just takes over then?
Yeah, like it takes over. You gotta just, I'm a completely different person. And it's like, I don't know who I am. I just go up there. It comes whatever.
Oh, he's my alter ego. He says what I can't say. He's mean, he's angry, and he's vicious. And then I have Martha. Martha is Roman's mother. Martha is like, Roman, stop it. You've gone mad, I tell you, mad.